This is a Lost Pier Staring at the Sea. It's a New England IPA, and this was available from a bottle shop, just $3.95. So how does it compare with, say, the supermarket beers? Check out the review to find out more. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we've got a review of this beer. This is a Lost Pier, and it's called Staring at the Sea. Or Staring at the Seas, I should say. And it's a New England IPA coming in at 7% in this rather striking can. I feel that I'm saying that with every beer that I review now, that, it's got a great can artwork. But this one, again, nice, bright, cartoony images. And this is by Lost Pier Brewing. Don't know that much about it. It's having a quick look on the back. It just says it's naturally cloudy, it's unfiltered, it's got barley, wheats, hops and yeast as all the normal stuff, but it doesn't tell me what hops it's got. So I'm interested. But the reason I wanted to pick this one up, because you can go to the bottle shops and you can easily be paying certainly $4.50, $5.50, $6. You can pay upwards. I've seen some beers in shops that are £8, £9, £10. But this one was $3.95. So I thought, well, you can be paying £3.50 for a beer, £3.50 in supermarkets, and even the Transient, which was a Northern Monk available in Morrison's, is £4. So this is actually cheaper than it. So I'm going to put that down while I just get my thoughts together. I'm going to put this into a glass and see what it's like. I mean, New England IPA I love. So let's see what this is like. I don't know much about this brewery. I've not seen that much, but I'm sure we're going to get some good things from it. I'm confident on this one. I mean, New England IPA is my favourite style. I would hate a brewery to really mess up my favourite style. So, beer in a glass. It's bright, yellowy, orange, golden, custardy. Looks absolutely lovely. I've got a little something that's floating in it. I don't know what that is. Can't really make out from the camera. Just one little thing. But let's get some aromas. Oh, it's really, really juicy and fruity smelling. Yep, pineapple, mango. They're the big aromas, which, New England IPA, you're going to expect those sort of aromas. It looks pretty good. We've got a one finger white fluffy head. It's really murky and yellowy. Yeah, pineapple, bit of lemon and lime, bit of citrus. It's got all the sort of tropical fruits. Can't really smell any sort of grapefruit as such, but we'll see what it's like when we taste it, shall we? Cheers, everyone. That's really nice. Really nice pineapple taste, but it tastes like a real fresh pineapple. It doesn't have that sort of tartness. It's just really, really smooth. Mango. It's almost like a pineapple and mango smoothie. Beautiful mouthfeel. I'm really impressed with this, actually. $3.95. That's I've paid nearly twice that much for a certain New England IPAs, and that is a really top drawer beer. Really good, that. Like any good New England IPA, really juicy, really fruity, big mango and pineapple, and then there's just a fresh, fruity taste. There's no bitterness. A little bit of dryness on the back end there, which I love, really, because that makes me want to keep drinking it. And that's, to describe this beer, it's difficult because I drink so many New England IPAs. I'm not telling you that I'm an expert on New England IPAs, but I know that you can get, I think with a New England IPA, for me, if it's a bad New England IPA, it's still very drinkable. If it's a good one, spot on. But if it's a really great one, and this is it. And I'm still amazed, $3.95. The only regret I've got is that I've only got one of these. Really, really nice. Absolutely great mouthfeel. I think it's got a lot of oats in there to give that a real, it's almost you'd almost think it's got some sort of, lactose on it. It's a real creamy, full-on mouthfeel. Really, really good. New England IPAs have that, but some of them can be, and certainly the supermarket ones, they can be a little bit on the sort of a bit thinner side, a little bit more sort of watery, but this one just tastes really, really creamy. I'm really interested. Let's have another look in case I've missed it. What the hops are on this. No, just doesn't tell me what the hops are. I mean, I think it's going to be the Citra and Mosaic, maybe a little something like Simcoe in there as well, but just beautifully put together. Really smooth. I mean, describe this beer in one word, smooth would be it. But the juiciness is really there. It's a top beer, and I'm really looking forward to giving it some really good high scores. So let's get some scores, shall we? Okay, I'm quite excited. The scores are in for this Lost Pier Brewing Staring at the Sea's New England IPA. Really enjoyed this. It's a 7% New England IPA and it cost me $3.95, which I think is damn good value for money. But before we get into the value for money score, the aroma score. Beautiful, soft pineapples, real tropical fruit bowl of aromas. Nice. Pineapple's quite big, but there's also that sort of nice, juicy, really ripe mangoes. Really great aroma. So I'm giving it a solid, pretty good 14 out of 20 for aroma. Appearance, well, I mean, like any New England IPA, yellowy and custardy. You know, the head has got a nice lacing. It's not retained, but, you know, that's something that you find with a New England IPA. But really nice, yellowy, cloudy, and I'm giving it a pretty good 9 out of 10. Flavour, to me, most important. I'm going to taste it again just for effect. You know, I think any beer where you taste it and you want to drink another one, especially with craft beer, because a lot of the time I like trying lots of new different beers, and very rarely I would sit, you know, this has been recorded on a Friday night. I would sit on a Friday night and think, yeah, I want to drink 4 of that beer. It's very, you know, it's unusual. I think with craft beer, when I used to drink more lagers, you know, then fine, I'd like to have a consistency with that lager. But with craft beer, I like trying different flavours. But that's the sort of beer that I could drink 2 or 3 of them in a row and think, yep, I really love this beer. But it's got a really creamy mouthfeel. I know I say that a lot on this channel. And a New England IPA, you know, you want that creamy mouthfeel, low bitterness, and you want those big tropical flavours. And this has got it in spades, really. And it's a 7%. It tastes really smooth, doesn't taste strong. And it's got all that real fruitiness with no bitterness, no sort of harsh sort of flavours in there. So as a New England IPA, it's one of the best, and I think that coming from me, a massive fan of New England IPAs, you know, that should be considered to look out for. So I'm giving it a 36 out of 40 for flavour. Value for money, I mean, it's a top New England IPA coming in under £4. For that, I think it's really good value. You know, you can pay, you know, you think of the big breweries, and I do talk about things like, you know, your Verdants and your Dayers and those sort of breweries, and your Pollies even. The New England IPAs, you're paying £5.50 at least for them. So this being under £4 is a really good deal. So I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 for value. And then in terms of my overall experience, well, I really like this. I love New England IPAs, but this is a really good one. I mean, in terms, I think it's better than all the supermarket ones, all the super New England IPAs. So you've got things like, you know, Salt and Northern Monk, of course, and even North do a sort of New England IPA. Their Green Curd, but I think this is better than all of those. So overall experience, I'm giving it a 16 out of 20. So we top those scores up, we get a damn good 83. It's an Iron Maiden. It's the heaviest of heavy metal. That's what this beer is. And if you see it, I'm going to show you the can again. Lost Pier. I'm going to go out. I mean, if I can't get this one again, I'm going to certainly look for another beer from this brewery, because I think these are a real up-and-coming brewery. They're based in, I'm not sure where that is, Chiddingley Farm, RH. I'm not quite sure where RH is. Richmond? I know, I'm not even sure where that is. So if you've heard of Lost Pier Brewing, have you tried any of their other beers? Can you recommend any? But this is a superb New England IPA, and it's one that you should seek out. So until the next review, you know what you've got to do. You've got to keep on rocking.